Hi, welcome back to a Take It Trucker and Car Series again. Today, well, we had to bring it back in temporarily. I think the distributor died on it.
The brand new one too, man.
We've got this. I bought this the last time I was at my local Sears department. This is not sponsored by Sears in any way, but it's pretty cool. I got to figure out how to hook it up. You would think it's easy to hook up. You just complete the circuit and then go back to the spark plug somehow or another.
The sun's on it, glaring it.
This is
There we go.
use a straight boot on the spark plug. So you stick the spark plug here and then stick this back onto the spark plug, and it completes it. Run it through this light. Then I'm gonna have.
I have a question that I was going to ask you because I was wondering it earlier. Does your car is too old to put a scanner on it, right? Like doing mine.
Yeah, they make one about every 6 or 7 years, I think. After I think 2009, even the one that I use on the 07, the 2007.
Excuse a dog.
After 2009
Bandit.
or 2010, they got an updated system where it might work, it might pull certain codes, it might not see anything. So that's my understanding. I'm not going to buy anything new for a little bit. I'm trying to keep this old stuff on the road just to prove a point. You know, I got a good price on this. Got a good price on that one.
What kind of point that you're trying, that you don't need a new car, or?
No, it's not that. It's the thing is, if you're happy with what you got,
Yeah, don't let it go.
keep it.
Just like 25 years of marriage.
That's right. If you're happy with it, if you like what you know, your results, day in and day out. Overall, I'll tell you what, this car, even though I tuned it up, to me, it never ran like this before. So I was pretty happy for a little bit. Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's two more of our dogs. There's Bandit is a black and white one. This is Maggie. We call her Gizmo as a joke because she likes to stare at lights, and her face kind of looks like it, and her eyes roll back like Gizmo on the Gremlins. We have two more in the house and one on the porch right now.
They're
The
both
one that,
rescue dogs too.
yeah.
We couldn't ask for better dogs, I don't think.
Every single dog we have has been rescue dogs.
Except for the two pups that we raised. Star wasn't rescued.
Well, yeah.
This thing is still warm. This happened just a little while ago.
Yeah.
I was just corded on the way home, and I stopped for fuel. Went to make the turn to the pump, and it was done.
Yeah.
Okay. But,
Bandit. No.
See what you do? I pulled this 90-degree boot off of the number one plug. It could be any plug. This is just telling you. This is gonna verify that you're getting juice going to the plug, and it works according to the package. This will work on any gasoline engine. So I'm gonna have you stay on that, and I'm gonna crank it.
All right, and it's supposed to light up.
Yeah. That'll tell me if my distributor's dead, which is what I think it is. Take the camshaft.
It's not lightening up at all.
Well, then I know what it is. Ta-da! It's the stator. It's busted probably, which could mean that the gears, that the gear probably either come off the shaft. That's maybe what broke the stator in the first place. Is I have maybe I've got a bad cut on the cam. When the cam's turning around, if those gears are messed up, it could be enough to either break the camshaft gear or the stator just is not making contact. But it's turning. We already looked at that at the gas station. It's still on the cam. So I'm gonna call my I can see that. I can come over here. Got some good light on this. The back, my back of my power steering didn't like getting towed this trip, but it's still completely full.
Cause it's leaking, you mean?
Well, it's wet.
Oh.
So the back, I guess there should be a gasket between the master cylinder and the power booster. Maybe I can pop that thing off and put a new gasket on there. I don't like showing all my oil leaks.
What you thinking, Bandit?
But you know this car,
yeah.
The reason I'm so happy with it, I was thinking that I'm going to drive this car for 2 months and work on that truck. But as it turns out, I just didn't have time to work on that. And this needed nothing for the last 12 months. And then all of a sudden, I started putting little things on it. And I mean, we're talking little things. This is nothing. These two things right here, you don't get rid of a car that only needed a distributor and a coil. But I don't want to pull the distributor out because I want to call the parts store and have them and inform them that that's what I have. I have a dead system, and I guarantee when I take that distributor out, it's because it broke.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee nothing because I've got new parts that goes to it. I mean, I got a new button.
Yeah.
There's ways to verify that the coil is producing. Let's do that coil. Let's do that real quick because I don't want to make a short video and do nothing. Don't feel like working on this no more. We just did the exploder video where I did the PCB. So remember how it said it can work on any gasoline engine to check. Now we're going to check the coil. And I'm not going to be one of these guys that's got 30 different formulas for the settings for a tester. Let me put this right here. We're going to verify that the distributor turns this coil. Or well, triggers the coil on.
Yeah, I don't see a light, no. I see it flickering whenever you like turn it over like this and without it going over. I see like a little flicker, but when you turn it on, nothing. No light or nothing.
No, when it's turning, it can't. It's not just the key. It's got to be revolution.
I know it's not doing nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You want me to do it and I'll show you?
So you mean when I'm turning the key?
Like when you turn the key, the first...
the key, you got nothing.
Nothing. Nothing, honey. So when you turned the key the first time, it like showed that there's a light in there.
Well, let me
like it flickered. But
check
then
my connection.
but then When you turned it
I don't-
over,
I mean,
there
I
was
couldn't-
nothing.
I couldn't even, maybe blue, it may not be designed to withstand that much volts, but I bet you it's okay. That thing should light up just like, I should be able to hook that up and just have an under hood light.
It
But what I
didn't.
paid for that thing, I think it was $27. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let me make sure I did it right.
I think you did. It like flickered.
This goes back to the coil. That's the only way I can do it.
You want me to do it so you can look at it?
No, I mean it's gonna be, stand over here with your
And block-
shade. Yeah.
And block it.
Maybe it's not gonna be bright. Nothing?
There's like a little flint of a light in there. I mean, it's not
Okay.
like glowing like a.
Well, this is what I could do. This is what I can do. I can pull that. I can pull that plug and try the old coil. Well, no, because I still gotta have to have it could be the coil died on it.
I don't know, but it flickered, and then you can see a little bit trying to light up. Unless it's a dim light, but it was like little flicker. That's it.
I hear some terrible Ted being played in the background.
Well, don't say nothing because it'd be copyrighted if they hear it.
Okay, you want me to change that coil real quick? It might be the fix.
Well, once you look at it, what
No.
the light looked like.
Mm-mm.
That's up to you.
Because I can change that coil, and it's easier than me pulling this timing off again and
Well,
going through all that rigmarole.
Back to the old one, or
Yeah. Back to the old.
guess what? My bad.
Hey, welcome back. We had to go get set up for this. To find the coil, and this only takes a few minutes. I know we already covered this, but I think it'd be kind of cool if I could get the car back running just temporarily. I mean, I don't have to have high performance on this car, but it'd be nice to have that coil working. See, I disconnected the battery again.
Okay, we found that little piece that we were looking for.
I had to clean up some stuff too. I guess.
I had to go to my phone because both batteries on my camera died.
What did I do? Just break this gun? Maybe.
Is that our luck today? Breaking everything. Can't do nothing.
Done.
Yeah. The battery dead, or?
No transmission in there. Well, I got this.
Alright.
Again, these things are pretty cool. Here's a little ratchet. When I seen this, I said, yeah, I'm always got no room to turn on a screwdriver handle. Okay, that's the sound that you do. That's the sound that you do for CROWNVIC. Depending on what track you got. Don't get it confused with this. Similar for sure. Hey, welcome to Tagging Adventures today. The next day, I just went back to my distributor cap pointer, and also I changed the condenser back off of the ones that I was running, because I want to make sure I want to make sure that it's not one of these that caused the problem.
And you bought a new distributor to put all that on, so
yeah,
another new distributor.
Yeah, this is going to be a different company, but if the car starts, then I'm going to take the other one back, because I didn't want to try to test the other distributor, so I'm just going to drop this one in. And if this was the problem all along, guess I'll drive around with a spare distributor, since this stuff is failing on me. Well, let's see if I rotate it. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. It's before it hit the rotor. Let me show you what that is. This is one right here. The rotor's actually the one's gonna end up right here, which is, it's a little bit before top dead center, so I'm going to be able to adjust it. See how much I can move it? I'll be able to hit the number one top dead center if it needed to run, but I think it's close. I don't know, I never ran one of these. I think that if this is the problem, I'm going to just buy a higher quality distributor. You can order that stuff direct. You don't have to go through none of your parts. You save a lot of money if you just contact one of the distributor companies. Just tell them what you got, and I don't know, if you got 3 days to wait, save you some money. But if you can wiggle it around a little bit, it's okay. I don't know where it's going to be. Band-Aid box coming.
This is a test.
That thing does need to be tight. I don't know, the book said that you didn't have to, but we'll see. I think it moves quite a bit.
We're seeing if it's gas too, if the gas indicator went out.
This is not kerosene or diesel, it's gas.
And not lacquer thinner either.
No, I already burned all that up. We don't get too many comments anyway.
Well,
We're
the
just
one
a quiet
comment that did come up was said from the lacquer thinners while your car is breaking down, but that was a year ago that we put the lacquer thinner in. So it's not from the lacquer thinner. It's just an old car.
Right, that's like saying that it's because you're buying your local gas. No, if the car's running, it's not the gas. Back in the day, my grandfather mixed diesel and gasoline together. Well, he mixed kerosene, diesel, kerosene and gasoline, because during the Great Depression you had rations. Well, you were rationed in the war. So he had such a big distance to get to work that he had to figure out a way to extend his rations. One way was to mix kerosene. So petroleum products, it worked. He said it would smoke. It started it wouldn't build as much power, but he'd get a full tank. He'd get a full tank so he could get to work. Yeah, I got fuel on that spark plug. I learned how to do this. No help.
Well, what does that mean, the fuel on the spark plug?
Well, it's fuel pump's working.
Oh.
So now I'm just going to bump this over. This felt like it was back on. Let me try it again. Well, when I pulled it out, it was wet, and I smelled it. It smelled like it was, you know, just got a dead plug, like the light was saying. There's no power to it. But I got to figure out why. If I got to break in one of the wires. Had the clamp off enough times. No, could be not touching. So I'm going to pull this cap, make sure that it's still looking like it's at one. And it's not. So I did it wrong. It's off 100. Maybe it could be off that much, but I don't know. We're going to have to do it again. Put it in. Yeah, it definitely will not start if it's not in there. So you gotta take this clamp off. And it's just got a big slip ring over the end of it to keep it on. Let me, I want to mark where the one should be on the cap. Kind of, sort of, big right there. So the one is about right here, where that little scribe is, right there. Still want to be top dead center. I mean, before. I still want to be before top dead center when it goes in, too. When the piston comes up, this is supposed to fire before. Before top dead center. see where that line is. It
Yeah.
was before that clip. We'll try it there. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Well, we know we got plenty of gas. I can still smell it.
Yeah.
And I walked in the house, it's all in that funnel. You're gonna smell it.
Okay.
This is the reason that damn thing wasn't getting fire. I know. That happened to me last time. I had to pull it up. I had to do it twice. The first time I wasn't on them.
Yeah.
But you know what? To be fair on that, you got a compression. You got the number one comes up, and you can have it 180 off because it's one is a compression stroke. The other one is the exhaust cycle. So it might be that easy to get them confused. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting it on the exhaust. I got power to everything. Do it one more time. Take that plug off so it won't fire. Pull this plug out.
You think it's that, like the connecting thing, or?
Yeah, I don't think it's touching. So I'm gonna have to pull the plug. It's a different distributor. So it's not like I could have marked it. I'm just gonna pull it up on one and see if it's touching at the one. Or get closer. The book said that I had aluminum here down. I don't see aluminum down here. Let's see. I think the book sometimes they don't have all the things in the right applications. I think the cast iron head. this. Well, I gotta turn the key on. Let's see what the next one sounds like. So when I pull that cap off, hopefully it's at the one. I mean, that's what we did every other time. That's way off. Well, it's not way off, it's not firing the right cylinder, it's firing the I'm not even going to try to guess what that one is. Looks like it's firing on the right bank. The left bank is one off. See, now it should be touching right here, and it's touching here. It should be where my wrench is on the end. So it's firing the wrong cylinder. When you do that, it probably ain't going to start at all. I mean, I don't know. Seems like it would start, even if it was off that much. I don't know. See, well now, it's back where I think it should be, but this is one of the hardest problems I've had on a distributor.
Yeah. I should be able to put it together in my sleep now.
Yeah. I know. I know you're supposed to mark them, but as long as you can pull that spark plug out, you can find it again.
Test 212.
moving. Right there, see. Yeah, it should be, something should be hitting by now. It's still dead. So
you think it might be that spark plug?
the spark plug that I just took out?
Yeah, since it didn't have a light on it, or the light was dead on it.
I mean, that would be the problem with the wire. The plug is going to either fire or not, but you're just testing between the two.
So you changed that piece of plastic in the front.
Yeah, I did the this,
Which is right there.
this thing is, the cap might work right here. I don't think it's in the right spot. It would only take 5 seconds more to change it again. Yeah, the condenser, I had to went back to the one that came with.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't tear that terminal up.
I just heard a suction.
What happened is when I changed that terminal, I lost I felt like it lost tension, so not too happy about that. The terminals in there stretched.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe this is where the distributor needs to be. It's not where I've been running it. We're all hooked.
Take 250. That's what it was then, that condenser?
That's a brand new condenser that I had for a week. Maybe. I got a fire.
Well, like when you put that to just on a minute ago, you could hear a suction like it was trying to think or something.
It could have been because the fuel pump's on right now.
Getting close.
Alright. Now the thing to do. I think go back the other dang way. Because this is where it was looking good. I didn't have this distributor here. That's good that we figured it out, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got it.
252. I shouldn't jinx it like that. I just jinxed us.
Wow, I mean, that thing was violent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At one time?
Yeah.
Well, this is why they say to leave it loose so you can turn it a little bit.
254.
That's, I guess it was right.
I'm not gonna say.
You want me to just pull it up again and take the distributor out? We know we got fire going this time, so I'm gonna pull the distributor.
Oh, and like redo it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I never seen the distributor where. I've never ran the distributor where it was at, so it's coming out. Okay, well, so we're out of time with this, but that's what it was. It was a condenser, and luckily we got one with that new distributor. So I got a spare distributor out of it.
We'll start the car up a minute so we know.
Yeah, I didn't put a timing light again. But seems like it. I'll put it again. If the time is close enough for now, so we won't even put a light on it because we ever got prior engagements today. But thanks for watching, and go attack the day.